Welcome. This is actually my first official Kundalini yoga class since I've gone on my own from Yoga Farm, which is a very interesting feeling. I've been exploring and teaching different lineages of yoga, like Tantra yoga, Kriya yoga, and playing around with Meridian yoga as well. And so I finally felt the urge within me and the calling to come back to teaching Kundalini yoga, traditional Kundalini yoga as I've taught in the past, which I'm very, very, very excited about. So welcome. I'm super excited to be here with all of you this morning. And I felt like Saturday mornings is a great time. And today is a little rainy outside. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect morning for Nabhi Kriya. So we'll be practicing Nabhi Kriya this morning. And I'll talk to you a little bit about what this Kriya is all about, why this Kriya, what makes this Kriya a potent, powerful exercise for energizing you, and some other benefits as well. So the word Nabhi refers to the nerve plexus. So that bundle of nerves that surrounds our navel point, right? Surrounds our belly button. And in this powerful sequence of exercises, we focus a lot on the navel center. And what this does is this Kriya works deeply on our third chakra, which is our solar plexus chakra, and it houses the stomach, the spleen, and the liver, and the gallbladder. And what this does is by working on particular specific breath work and the compression and of this part of the body, we are supporting digestion, we are supporting our assimilation process, which is how our body transforms what we eat into nutrients, and also emotionally the development of willpower and inner strength. From an Ayurvedic perspective, Nabhi Kriya ignites our inner fire, which is known to emotionally promote like courage and determination. And if we look at it from the perspective of traditional Chinese medicine, this practice stimulates our energy channels in a way that helps us move through emotions like fear and worry and anger. And I've been working with those emotions myself recently. So practicing this Kriya regularly, which is what I will be doing going forward for a while, practicing this Kriya regularly helps us process these emotions in a healthy way, and also cultivate more trust in others, and gentleness, and generosity and kindness. So if you're ever wondering what to do when you are feeling stuck in your fears or your frustration, or you have low motivation, this may be the practice for you. All right, so let's get started by connecting with our breath, tuning in, and some spinal warm-ups, and then we'll make our way into the Kriya practice. Let's come into a nice comfortable seated position. And sit up nice and tall, lengthen through your spine. Let's just draw the shoulders down and away from our ears, comfortably, not forcefully. And let's begin to rub our hands together. Create a nice heat in your palms. And then let's bring our palms together in prayer pose, also known as pranam mudra. And press your thumbs gently into the center of your chest, right into your sternum. And then allow your eyes to close, or maybe if I ever guide you to close your eyes and that doesn't feel right to you, you can always just look down, at least relax your eyes, soften your face, okay? And let's drop into the breath here. Nice. Just connecting with your breath as it is, the flow of your breath. Noticing how you feel in this moment. Tuning into the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. Noticing the warmth that generates between your palms as you gently press them together. Notice your heart beating in your chest and your pulse in your fingertips. And finally, notice the sound of your breath as you breathe in and out through your nostrils, if your nostrils are available to you today. Wonderful. And together we'll take a nice deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top, suspend your breath, and lift through your diaphragm, send your navel back towards your spine, and exhale. Wonderful, and just breathe naturally here. And together we'll begin tuning in, and we tune in by chanting the Adi mantra 3 times, followed by the Mangalacharan mantra 4 times. And if you don't know the mantras, or you're still trying to become comfortable with chanting, you don't need to chant along. You can just listen and just be here. And if you'd like to join me, let's begin by taking a deep breath in. Om deeply when you're ready, and exhale. Now we'll make our way through the Mangalacharan mantra, honoring the primal wisdom within. Let's take a deep breath in to begin. Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Gurudeve Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Gurudeve Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Gurudeve Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale deeply. Let's suspend the breath once more, holding your breath here. Draw your navel back, and then exhale to release. Wonderful. Satnam, welcome. And let's begin with some spinal warm-ups. So we'll do some Siri Om to get started. Hands right on your knees, nice comfortable seat in easy pose or in rock pose. And we'll just begin to inhale as we lean forward, expanding through your heart. Exhale as you round your spine back, circling your torso around your hips here. Nice deep breathing. And let's continue. I'll get this music started for us. And following your breath here, allow your eyes to maybe slowly close. Notice as you circle your torso around your hips, this beautiful massage of your tailbone, your sits bones, your perineum, allowing you to ground your energy here, connecting with your breath and softening into the posture. Wonderful. Let's switch directions with these circles. Let's take it the other way. Final circle here. Lean forward as you come around. And then rise. Lengthen through the spine. Rise here at center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale with a sigh of release. And then let's slowly open our eyes and we'll transition into tabletop position for cat-cow. All right, making your way right into tabletop, hands and knees. And just take some time to notice if there's any tension in the knees here, in your knees. You're welcome to bring a rolled up or folded blanket right under your knees to provide some extra cushioning there. And if there's any pressure in the wrists, maybe make fists instead of your flat palms pressing into the earth, okay? You can always make fists instead. And let's make sure wrists are in line with shoulders, knees are in line with our hips here. Spread your fingers wide if your palms are down on the ground. And let's begin some cat-cow. Inhale, let your navel drop around through your spine. Lift your chin. Exhale into cat pose, extending the center of your spine upward and drawing your chin in, dropping your crown. And let's continue nice and slow, inhaling as you come into cow. Exhaling into cat. It's like a beautiful unraveling of the heart space as you inhale. And a nice contraction and surrendering as you exhale. continue to move slowly through cat-cow, or you're welcome to join me in quickening the pace. It's your choice. And if you're going to quicken the pace with me, we can begin now. We inhale, exhale, in, out. So although we're quickening the pace, we're still taking those full inhales and full exhales through the nose, and we're finding our own rhythm here. Find your rhythm, the rhythm that works for you within your body. And continue. You know, some like to move quickly and breathe very powerfully. Some like to speed it up just a little bit. Continue to honor your spine, honor your sacred body temple, and always make the choice that's best for your body in every exercise and in everything in life. For about 30 more seconds. And let's pause and slow it back down. Inhale into cow. Half of the body, exhale into cat. Let us pause in tabletop and come into child's pose. Open up through your knees, send your hips back towards your heels, and extend your arms forward. And rest the center of your forehead down onto the mat. You to notice how you feel here. If there's stickiness in the hips or in the shoulders, you can always bring your arms in, maybe right hands underneath your forehead. And if you're feeling tension in your hips, you can slide a bolster or stacked up pillows right under your hips and rest your hips onto the bolster. And then extend the arms out or bring your hands under your forehead to rest. And let's breathe deeply here. Allow ourselves to relax into this posture. As we open up through our hips, open up through our hearts, and apply pressure to the yin-tang points at the center between our eyebrows, calming the mind, relieving anxiety. Breathe into that point between your eyebrows. Into the earth to support us on our way up here, and then slowly make your way into rock pose. Rock pose is when we're seated on our heels on our knees like so. And if you already know rock pose you're not comfortable in rock pose no matter what, you can always come into easy pose. And if you want to make this posture more accessible, slide that bolster right up between your legs. Okay? Hands come right onto your lap here. And for spinal flex, our chin and neck stay nice and stable. Chin is slightly tucked for a nice to elongate the spine. We inhale to round our spine forward. Exhale to round our spine back. Chin and neck stay where they are. In, out. And continue. Spinal flex, getting into the mid-thoracic spine here. Maybe allowing your eyes to close and following your breath. Wonderful. Let us pause, lengthen through your spine, sit up tall, and then take a nice long deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top and then draw your navel back towards your spine. And exhale to release. Release, relax, breathe naturally. Notice what has shifted here. And when you're ready, open your eyes if they're closed. And let's make our way right into easy pose, cross-leg position for spinal twist. Come to sit in a nice, comfortable, easy pose position. Maybe elevating your hips onto a pillow or a bolster or some blankets, if that's needed. And we'll bring our hands right onto our shoulders, giving them a squeeze, or you're welcome to interlace your fingers in front of your heart instead, like so, depending on how you feel in your shoulders here and in your inner elbows. Now we'll inhale as we twist our torso to the left, head follows heart. Exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. And continue here. Find the rhythm that works for you here as well. Honor your spine and your body. Some like to move quickly through a spinal twist. That feels very energizing for them. And some like to move very slowly. And both are beautiful and both are, we're still gaining all of the benefits of twisting through the abdomen, releasing tension there, and awakening the heart energy. Allowing your eyes to close so you don't become dizzy. And continue. Taking breaks whenever you need to. Always know that you can stop at any point. Wonderful. Let us pause. Come back to center, looking forward. And take a deep breath in here. Hold your breath. Open through your heart. And if it's okay, keep the posture and exhale. Again, when you're ready, inhale deeply. Hold. Expand through the chest. If it still feels okay, keep the posture, exhale. Last time, inhale. Hold, open, and exhale, release. Hands on your lap, either palms face up or face down on your lap, and rest. Notice how you feel, if there's any resistance in your arms and your shoulders, any stress there. Know that it's temporary, and just breathe into it for a moment. Maybe send your exhales washing down your arms like water flowing down the arms until it completely disappears. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And let's begin some shoulder shrugs. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, down. Up and down. And continue massaging out any tension in the shoulders, neck, and upper back. Welcome to continue to move slowly, or you can join me in quickening the pace. Let's move and breathe as quickly as we comfortably can for a couple of seconds. Let's begin. Beautiful. Inhale, shoulders up. Inhale deeply, squeeze here, squeeze the shoulders up towards your ears. Hold, exhale, release. And feel that tension washing away. And then slowly bring your chin towards your chest. And let's begin some neck rolls. Maybe inhaling as you bring your head back. Maybe exhaling as you bring your chin across your chest. And continue here. And if you notice sharp pain in your neck, you can do half moon. Half moon is when we inhale to bring our right ear towards our right shoulder. And then we exhale as our chin travels across our chest towards our left shoulder. And continue to do that instead. Either way, deep breathing here. And let's switch directions. Let's take those circles the other way with our neck. And if we're doing half moon, switch directions with your inhale and exhale. A few more circles here. Bringing your chin back around towards your chest. Let's let the head drop here. Chin comes towards the heart. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale with the sigh to warm up the throat. And then slowly allow your head to rise. Alrighty, make our way into Nabhi Kriya. We'll come to lie down on our back. So make your way to lie down. Make your way to lie down. Give yourself a moment here, a moment to ground. Noticing your entire backside is held, that you are held by the earth beneath you. Feel into the contact that your back of your body makes with the earth. Regardless of where you are, allowing your energy to ground. Now, let's lift our head up to lengthen through the cervical spine a bit, and then let your head come back down. And then let's zip our legs together here. We'll begin with, in Nabhi Kriya, we begin with alternate leg lifts. So there's a few ways to do this, okay? And I'll show you the fullest expression, and then I'll show you some ways that we can incorporate some props to make the exercise more comfortable if needed. We're inhaling, right leg up 90 degrees. Exhaling as the leg comes all the way back down. Then we inhale as our left leg comes up. Exhale as it comes all the way down. You're welcome to bend your knees if you need to. If there's too much of a stretch through the back of your leg. Like so. Another issue that you may run into is maybe tension in your low back. You can bring your hands into a triangle, index finger and thumb together. Bring that triangle right underneath your sacrum. And then extend your legs out and lift as you inhale, release as you exhale, and notice how that feels. If there's pressure in the area below your belly button, of your abdomen, lower abdomen, bring some stacked up blankets on top of pillows under your feet to give yourself, to lift the floor up a bit, to give the floor some elevation. Maybe bring your hands under your sacrum there again. And then notice that as you inhale to lift and exhale to release, that your legs don't have to come all the way back down to the ground, which provides some relief there. Okay? So notice what your body needs in this moment. Make those adjustments at any point. And let us begin. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale down. At your pace. And continue here. Powerful breaths. Powerful means different things for different bodies, for everyone. But the inhales are forceful and the exhales are a deep release. When we do this exercise for 2 minutes, we're a little way past halfway. Last time, last leg. And exhale, release. Relax. Maybe open up through your legs a bit to allow energy to really circulate and blood to circulate as well. Wonderful. Let's bring our feet to the ground, knees up, and just begin to rock left to right a bit to massage your hips. If there's any tension in the hips, let's massage that out. Nice little counter pose here, and then let's bring that to a close. All right, now our arms will come up, palms facing each other. Make sure your shoulders are still nice and grounded into the ground beneath you. And extend your legs out. And the same applies with props here, okay? You could leave those props under your feet or bring them in now, because what we're doing is double leg lifts. We're inhale, both legs up. Exhale down. You're welcome to bend your knees if needed. Let's continue. Working on strengthening that core. Not for beauty, not to have abs, only for strengthening our courage, our willpower, our digestion, our nervous system, to resist stress more easily. Almost there. It's hard work, but it's worth it. Last round, inhale, legs up. And this time, exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest and allow your arms to wrap around your knees. If you'd like, you can keep your knees together, and if that feels uncomfortable because you need more space to breathe in your chest, you can open up through your knees, providing more space for your lungs, and then hold your knees in. We'll be here for some time. Breathing deeply. Notice the warmth in your belly. Feeling the surge of energy throughout your body. Deep breaths. Wonderful. Now let's move on to the next exercise. For this next exercise, we'll inhale as our arms come out, palms face up, the arms rest at our sides. We inhale as we open our arms and extend our legs out, 60-degree angle. Then we exhale as we bring our knees back in and wrap our arms around our knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And continue. You're welcome to leave your knees bent if needed. pause, you are welcome to pause. Continue here. About 30 more seconds. Energizing the whole body here. A large percentage of our blood pools at the navel, it pools at the abdomen. And these compressions allow that blood to circulate throughout your entire body more efficiently, energizing your heart, energizing your mind, nourishing your organs. Last time. Inhale out, open up, exhale in, and hold once again. And release. Let your legs come down to rest. Rest in any position that feels good. Open through your arms and your legs. Maybe rock your head left to right. Massaging your skull and the back of your neck. Let's bring that to a close and pause. And breathe. Now a few options here as we make our way into our next exercise. Let's slowly bring our knees in towards our chest once again. Wrap your arms around your knees. And you can either rock left to right here to massage your back and your spine, or in the Kriya, we rock back and forth for spinal rolls. So choose what works best for you. And let's begin. Massaging the back and spine here. Wonderful. And let us slowly use that momentum to rise into a seat. If you're rocking left to right, then just roll over onto one side and then take your time to push your way up into a seat. And then ground, let yourself ground for a moment. And when you feel like you're ready, only when you feel ready, come to stand. Taking your time. Everyone's body is different. Blood circulates differently for different doshas, for different pipes. Make your way to stand when you're ready. For our final exercise in this Kriya, forward folds. Make your way to stand. Feet are about hip distance. And we're flexing the palms, flexing at the wrists so that our palms are face down at our sides, and we keep that flex in our wrists throughout the exercise here. If you have arthritis or you feel stickiness in your wrist, you can rest it. Rest the flexion as much as needed, okay? Let's inhale, arms up. Palms facing the sky. Maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Hinging at the hips. Maybe bending your knees if needed. And if you need, you can bring in some stacked up blocks to add some height. Rest, hold, and then rise again. As you inhale. And exhale as you fold. And we'll be here for about 3 minutes. Deep breaths. What a divine teacher I have within me, the one who brings me from darkness to light. That is you. As you inhale and rise and exhale to fold forward, begin to imagine a light surrounding you. And with every sweep of your arms, that light is expanding, getting brighter and brighter. See your light expanding out in all directions. You are safe in your own light. Last time, let's inhale to rise. Slight back bend, exhale as you fold when you're ready. Release the tension in your wrists. Fold forward, bend your knees, release through the back and the neck. Let your head dangle, feel the energy Let's move those blocks out of the way. Bend your knees as much as you need to place your hands onto the ground. Let's step back into plank. And immediately bring your knees down into tabletop. Come to sit. Make your way into a comfortable seated position of your choice. Any comfortable seated position of your choice, anywhere. On your mat, on your sofa. Allow your eyes to close. Breathe here. And we'll begin a meditation called Miracle Breath for the next 3 to 5 minutes. In this meditation, we inhale through our mouth, kind of like we're sipping through a large straw. Then we close our mouth and exhale through our nose. And as we exhale through our nose, we bring the tip of our tongue to press into the roof of our mouth behind our front teeth gently. So let's do that again. Inhale through your mouth. Tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Exhale through your nose. And continue at your pace. Cooling down. Continue with the breath. Bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, index finger holding thumb, and your hands facing outward, palms face outward, right at shoulder height. Continue. Mahakal, Mahakal, Sat
tenang akan murid, wahai guru, wahai guru. Sat Sri Sri Akal, Sri Akal.
Just let the breath flow easy, no forcing of the breath.
Sat tenang akan murid,
Easy in,
wahai
easy out.
guru,
Soften here.
wahai guru. Sat Sri Sri Akal, Sri Akal, Mahakal, Mahakal. Sat tenang akan murid, wahai guru.
Wonderful. Let's inhale through the mouth, slow and deep.
Sat Sri Sri Akal,
Hold the breath.
Akal, Mahakal,
Powerful exhale through your mouth.
Mahakal. Sat tenang
2 more times.
akan
Inhale slow and deep.
wahai guru, wahai
Hold.
guru,
Powerful exhale through your mouth.
wahai guru.
Once more. One more time. When you're ready, inhale slow and deep. Hold the breath. Powerful exhale through your mouth. Release Gyan Mudra. Rest your hands down on your lap. Maybe palms up, maybe palms down. Rest your head. Rest your body. Just breathe. Naturally. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and make your way into Shavasana. Let's come to lie down. Come into Shavasana. You can lie on your back or on your side or in your bed if you're home. Maybe legs up the wall feels right in your body. Just know that you can change positions anytime you want to, and Shavasana doesn't have to look one way. There's no right or wrong way to rest. Maybe surfboard pose lying on your belly feels amazing right now because we spend so much time on our back. Decide what feels right and just rest. Allow your eyes to slowly close. Relax your eyes, relax your forehead. Unclench your teeth and fully relax your jaw. Allow that sense of relaxation to travel down your neck, through your shoulders, arms, fingers, down your chest, down your belly and your backside. Relax your hips and your legs, your knees, and your calves and your together. Let's take a nice long deep breath in and exhale. And begin to move your fingers and your toes, rolling your wrists and your ankles. And let's rub our hands together once again. Create a nice heat between your palms. Make them nice and warm. And then bring your warm palms to cover your eyes. And with your eyes covered in this way, slowly open your eyes, looking into the darkness. Nice, soft awakening. And when you're ready, gently release your hands from your face, nice and slow, and bring your hands down by your sides. Draw your knees up and in towards your chest. And then wrap your arms around your knees here and rock left to right, massaging your spine and your back. One more time. And when you feel like you're done with that, you can pause and then roll over onto your side. And pick any side here to roll over onto and just stay there for a moment. Allowing your energy to settle here. And when you feel ready, only when you feel ready, you can push your way up into a comfortable seated position of your choice. So feel free to take your time here. Coming into a comfortable seat. And once you've arrived, let's bring our hands together, maybe rub them again together if you'd like, and bring our palms together at heart center, pressing your thumbs into the center of your chest. Either softening your gaze to look downward or closing your eyes completely. And now drop into the breath once again. And notice what has changed, what feels different from when you first arrived. And we'll close this practice with one round of long Sat Nam. I am truth is the translation. You are the doer of truth. We'll close with long Sat Nam. If you'd like to join me, please do. And if you're still getting used to chanting, you're welcome to just listen, of course. Let's take a deep breath in to begin. Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me and for taking this time out for you yourself as well. The light that resides in me deeply loves and honors that same light that resides in you. Satnam.